Hi everyone, welcome to Secrets. Before we get into it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like raw, unfiltered opinions and the kind of truth that makes folks squirm a little. So, apparently the latest national emergency is a Starbucks Bearista cup. A cup! And not just any cup. The one people are camping out for, fighting in stores, screaming at baristas over, and reselling online for hundreds of dollars.
People are going bonkers for these adorable teddy bear glass cups at Starbucks. The 20-ounce holiday bottles, called Bearista Cold Cups, debuted yesterday and immediately sold out. But most customers are leaving empty-handed. This is the much sought-after Bearista Cold Cup. It's a bear-shaped glass mug with a green beanie and a Starbucks logo on its belly. It sells for $29.95, but if you're looking for one, be prepared to spend a lot more. On eBay, they're selling for up to $550. Hi, how are you? Oh, you have it. Perfect. Look at that. We found ours on Facebook Marketplace and paid a whopping $290 for it, nearly 10 times the original price. Dina Palovic lined up at 4:30 a.m. and ended up going to 4 different Starbucks before scoring one. You have a bear.
I know.
What do you love about it?
Honestly, I feel like being able to see the drink through the cup is my favorite part, and I do love bears, always have.
For many, Starbucks Bear Cup is a bear necessity.
It's so good.
And you know what's funny? If it's not Stanley cups, it's Labubu. If it's not Labubu, it's Disney tokens. And next week, it'll be something else with 2 eyes and a logo. Every 6 weeks, there's a new emotional support object that people are willing to lose sleep, dignity, and self-control over. And we're calling that fun. That's not harmless consumer culture. That's depression dressed up in glitter.
Starbucks just caused chaos with their new teddy bear cups. They sell for about $30, but each store only got 4 or 5 of them. Some employees even came in at 3:45 in the morning just to buy them before customers could. By the time stores opened, shelves were already empty. Now those same cups are popping up on eBay for up to $300. People are waking up at 5 a.m. trying to get one. But Starbucks says there won't be a restock. These teddy bear cups have officially become the new collector craze.
I got it! I got the Bearista mugs!
The holiday season kicking off with a viral craze. After Starbucks unveiled this 20-ounce glass Bearista cup as part of their holiday line, just hours before it was set to hit store shelves, and it sparked a festive frenzy.
One of them are mine. I will fight you for it.
Social media videos showed customers camping out in order to get their hands on one.
Yeah, I have no chance.
Including this TikTok user who said several people were already online at 9 p.m. the night before.
I am so happy that I'm not the only Looney Tune.
New York City-based content creator Rob Pepicino was up at 3:30 a.m. to get to his local Starbucks on Staten Island.
Starbucks didn't open until 5 o'clock, so I waited from 4:08 until 5:01 when the lady came to the door.
But despite being third online,
You only have one.
no luck.
Behind me, there was 20 more people that everyone started freaking out. Nothing comes between me and my sleep. So for me to get up at 3:30 this morning, I thought that, if I was the first 5 people online, I would have got one.
The cup was sold by Starbucks for $29.95. But they are now popping up on resale sites for hundreds of dollars.
I got a Stanley!
It's just the latest cup to cause people to flip their lid. Last year, we saw shoppers storming Targets just to get their hands on Stanley tumblers.
Do you want to establish that this is something that is rare, exclusive, and if somebody gets it, they're special? That is kind of how this works. And that really plays well on social media.
From Stanley to Bearista, it seems every holiday season comes with a thirst for a new viral product.
You can't do a promotion in 2025 without thinking about how it's going to play on social media.
Brian Chung, NBC News.
This one here apologizing right now after their new glass bear cups sold out in just a day. People got into physical fights to try and get one of these cups you're looking at here.
It's just not that
Like,
deep,
really?
y'all. It really should not be this deep.
It
I
is
mean, look with
cute,
the
though.
green hat, though.
It's
It
cute.
does have a green hat. I know
That's
your
what-
affinity
yes.
for green.
I'm like, man, would I get into a little altercation for that?
No, you would just take it. I'll just take
Yeah,
that.
give me that little
Thank
bear.
you. On social media, we saw complaints that stores only received 1 or 2 cups despite the hype. You know what? If I showed up for work and you told me this bear cup is all the hype, but we only have 2.
Like what?
I'd be like, you know what? We're done. So these $30 cups that you were going to wait in line for, Zoe, are selling for much as $400 online.
Wow.
$400 for that little cup right there. That could break if you drop it, and has, apparently.
They have them on Amazon, by the way, without the Starbucks logo. I checked just to see if you can find them elsewhere. Yeah, a little,
Little Starbucks.
S, just a little S on there. You can create your own little Starbucks logo, make it unique, you know?
This is anxiety on Afterpay. This is trauma wearing mouse ears and a green apron. We are living in a real-life Black Mirror episode, and the plot twist is we signed the terms and conditions ourselves. Let's start with the Bearista mess. You've got grown adults lining up at 2 a.m, sprinting through stores and flipping $30 cups for $400 online while recording it like they just discovered oil.
Storytimify waited outside for hours for the new Starbucks Christmas Bear Cup, but the employees took them all before we could even get them. Here I am arriving to my local Kroger, which actually has a Starbucks store inside of it, around 2 a.m. And this is when I got nervous because there was already about 6 people in front of me, and the store said that they only had 6 cups. So I knew I was already in a little bit of a pickle, but I decided to wait it out. Here it is at 6 a.m. They broke the doors open, didn't even wait for the employees, and they started sprinting to check out those bear cups. But little did they know what we were in for. I believe some of the people in front of me got there like even earlier, so I can't only even imagine. But here's the Starbucks, and if you look there, you can already see employees, including Kroger employees, checking out the cups before we could even get them after we waited in line for them. So, I mean, I wasn't that mad, but the people in front of me, they were pissed. They still had a bunch of like the Hello Kitty stuff and the other Christmas mugs, but I was there for the bear cup and the bear cup only.
I waited outside of my damn Target Starbucks for the last hour and a half before it opened. It was a family of 5 and a coworker in front of me. No backdoor methods, no cheating. We got the cup legally and the right way. More people pull up, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 people pull up, and then everybody else, go. But then there's this finance bro looking dude standing far from the distance from the line saying, "Hey, I'll buy the cup off of you." He says 50, 100, 200, 300. And an elderly lady, part of the family, said, "I'll take 300. So boom, 7:30, 7:45, 7:55. One of the executive team leaders comes out and says, "You can only buy one of each item. Don't come in, don't rush, don't do no bullshit." Mind you, there's now 20 people in line, and this guy is trying to act like he's part of the first 10. Comes in shoving people and trying to rush to the front, and then my manager asks us to form a line, so we do. And this guy is acting like he's behind me. No. The other executive team leads check on the cameras. They know that he came late. They know he didn't wait 2 hours like all of us at the front. And they're telling him, "We cannot sell you the cup. We refuse service to you. You did not wait in line. You were not part of the first 10. He's all like, "Man, check my alarm. Look at my alarm. I woke up at 5. Brother, I have pictures of you. You did not wait in line." So then he pulls out his camera and he's recording, trying to act like he's in the right, acting like we're refusing service for him for no reason. And I'm laughing at his ass. I'm laughing at him. He thinks he's in the right and he's making a clown of himself. And then he records the rest of the story. He's like, "This is going on TikTok." "Yeah, dude. Look what I have. Look what you know. Yeah, maybe one of your stockholders can get it." And then he was trying to guilt trip one of the people in line, the last person, saying, "Oh, who are you getting it for?" He's getting it for his girlfriend. I was planning to get this for my girlfriend, but she got one too. So I get to have mine.
The drama over these Starbucks bear cups is absolutely insane.
That is not fair. That is not right.
These are employees of Starbucks.
You guys are not fair. Including employees. Whoever's the manager, you guys are going to stop this because you know this is wrong.
All over social media, there are viral videos popping up with people being upset that Starbucks employees cut the line to purchase these new glass bear cups.
All the Starbucks employees came. That's crazy. And they took everything. And we've been waiting in line outside.
This viral video posted by Coda D Stylist, she talks about how she and her family went to Starbucks at 3 o'clock in the morning to wait for the release of these glass Bearista cups that Starbucks has been advertising that they will be selling. However, as she was standing outside waiting in line, a manager came up, unlocked the front door, and allowed multiple employees to come inside and purchase their items first. By the time that she got inside, all of the bear cups were sold out. Unfortunately, this appears to be a common theme at multiple different Starbucks locations because apparently each store was only given 1 to 2 bear cups. Because of that, Starbucks customers are saying that this isn't fair. Some commenters say it's a violation of company policy. If you're not scheduled to be on the clock, you're not able to be in the store prior to business hour. Knowing that you were first in line and they didn't even leave 1 bear mug, that is savage. I understand why you're upset. However, you have employees saying, Starbucks worker here, it's a cup and we deserve it too. I don't know why y'all are mad. We get perks since we work there. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Starbucks completely dropped the ball here? Should employees be allowed to cut the line to buy these items? Or are these people waiting in line to buy these cups crazy to begin with?
I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I've been everywhere today looking for this glass teddy bear Bearista cold cup. And it's been sold out. Every last Starbucks I went to say they were sold out in 10 minutes at 6 a.m. Which is crazy because the economy is supposed to be raggedy. But y'all got $30 to buy a bunch of them. And I know y'all bought a bunch of them. Ask me how I know. Because look at this shit right here. Y'all bought them cups to put on eBay and stuff. Are you serious? Like Starbucks, y'all wrong for that because y'all should have only let it be 1 cup per person. How is this even happening? How? How did they? And then I had my homegirl way in Michigan go into her Starbucks and ask, and their Starbucks said that they was only giving 2 cups. So is that the case? Were y'all only giving 2 per Starbucks? Because don't do that. See, this is why people stop messing with y'all because y'all play too many games. This ain't right. Y'all need to fix this. Do a redo. Call me on the back end so I'll give you my address so y'all can mail me one. I don't have no problem paying that $30. Starbucks, get it together. This ain't right.
Like, we have a serious problem. Not only has there been a ton of drama surrounding the Starbucks bear cups that were being sold at locations, and there only being like 1 or 2 at each location, you have people that are purchasing a $30 glass bear cup and then reselling it for hundreds of dollars, $200, $180, $185.
And meanwhile, those same people are on social media talking about how hard life is, how rent's gone up, how groceries cost too much, how food stamps are being cut. You can't afford therapy, but you can afford to camp out for plastic. We are funding billion-dollar corporations before we fund our own healing. We're standing in line longer for a cup than we ever did to vote, organize, or attend a community meeting.
We are in the middle of a government shutdown. SNAP benefits are not being paid, meaning families and children right now today cannot eat. Federal workers are not being paid. Grocery prices are going up. Listen, I could go on and on and on. And folks are out here fighting over a teddy bear cup at Starbucks? You mean to tell me people are camping out 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to get a teddy bear cup at Starbucks? Y'all, come on. What are we doing? Listen, I, like everybody else, had my moment where I was addicted to Starbucks. I was addicted to that pumpkin spice latte. The thing had a chokehold on me. And then we had one of many boycotts against Starbucks. I don't even remember which one. It was a few years back. We have boycotted Starbucks so many times, I can't even keep count. The point being, because of that boycott, I stopped cold turkey and stopped drinking them pumpkin spice lattes. And guess what? I haven't had one since. So if you're one of those people that's addicted to Starbucks, stand in line 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning for a teddy bear, I'm here to tell you, November 25th through December 2nd, we are having another economic blackout. Matter of fact, you can start today. There's no reason to wait until November 25th. Save your coins. Boycotting and blacking out does not mean that you can't buy those things that you need. It just means spend wisely, quit spending all your coins at these big businesses, shop locally, small businesses. Black businesses are already predicting that over $1 trillion will be spent this holiday season. Now, I ain't believe it at first. I'm like, no, people are not spending money like that. And then the folks are standing in line 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning for a teddy bear. Y'all, let's not do it.
Serious? Oh. They opened over here. Wow. Do y'all have more back here? Yes. Can I get two?
Sorry, you gotta wait over there.
I need one. Can I get one, please? Thank you. Oh, we made it.
Should have known this was gonna happen. Y'all do this every single year. Oh, we're gonna boycott these companies and we're gonna show them and we're gonna just not go there and spend a dime. And they got y'all. They got y'all in the tip of their hands. Y'all going crazy, standing in line, sometimes for hours, for a whole day before, for a glass bear. Consumerism. Consumerism always wins. And then y'all are running to get there. And that's not even the crazy part. Y'all are taking these things, the scalpers are, and selling them for $100,000 to $10,000. Yes, $10,000. And this economy with a government shutdown and people are already struggling and people who really, really wanted one but can't afford one. See, y'all never do stuff out of the kindness of y'all heart. Y'all talk about the government screwing over people, but look at y'all when y'all do this kind of nonsense. You don't think you're screwing your fellow American when you charging them 100 to 10,000% on a product? But it's okay when you do it. But oh no, don't let the government screw me over. I'm speaking too much facts right now. I know some of y'all not gonna like it, but this is ridiculous. Y'all stand in line for the wrong things. The lines that matter are empty.
So let's stop pretending this is about coffee. It's about the dopamine hit. It's about the illusion of control. The little fantasy that says, if I get this thing, I'll feel special. I'll feel seen. I'll feel like I matter. But you don't heal from emptiness by filling your shelves. The cup becomes a Band-Aid for a bullet wound. And here's where it gets darker. These companies know what they're doing. Starbucks, Disney, Stanley, every luxury brand, every toy drop, they're all running the same playbook. They hype it up online, limit the stock, and let panic and FOMO do the marketing for them. They want chaos. They want you anxious and impulsive. They want you convinced that missing a cup means missing community. People think these companies underestimated demand. No, baby. They calculated your weakness. They know people are lonely, stressed, overworked, and emotionally starving. They know we crave belonging more than caffeine. So they sell you identity disguised as merchandise. You're not just buying a cup. You're buying a personality, a tribe, a moment, a tiny sense of I matter. And that's the real shkret. These brands aren't selling you things. They're selling you temporary relief from your pain. And then we act surprised that the world feels so off balance. Because look around, adults are dysregulated, unhealed, addicted to stimulation, scrolling, shopping, gossiping, overworking, numbing, escaping. And on top of that, we're raising kids in it. Kids who think validation comes with packaging and a logo. We're handing them iPads, sugar, YouTube, and TikTok like pacifiers, and then wondering why they can't focus or self-soothe. Bringing kids into this world consciously, with awareness, that's meta-level bravery. But bringing them in just to pass down your unhealed habits, that's reckless, because what are they learning from us? Not how to process emotions, not how to think critically, not how to sit with discomfort, not how to create or contribute. What they're learning is when we're sad, we shop. When we're stressed, we eat. When we're lonely, we scroll. When we're insecure, we flex. We're grooming a generation to believe that if they don't have the trending object, they're less than. And that's how you end up with 12-year-olds having anxiety about not having the right tumbler. That's how you build adults who think healing means buying things instead of feeling things. And honestly, that's what's scariest, because overconsumption isn't just about greed. It's about numbing. This whole culture is built on distraction. We're depressed, disconnected, and spiritually empty, but instead of sitting with that, we self-soothe with retail therapy, with little treat culture, with fast fashion hauls, $8 sugar drinks, $300 collectibles. We've made pain look pretty. We've turned avoidance into an aesthetic. We've normalized saying, I feel like trash, let me buy something cute. But we laugh at people who say, let's unplug, touch grass, go to therapy, drink water, or actually deal with our trauma. No, that's too much. But fighting at 3 a.m. for a bear-shaped cup, that's dedication. We know every drop date, every collab, every resale price, but we don't know our triggers, our boundaries, or our emotional needs. And that's not an accident. A numb, overstimulated, insecure population is the easiest to control. You can't challenge systems when you're addicted to crumbs. You won't rebel when your rebellion can be pacified by a cute purchase. That's why this feels like Black Mirror, because we've become our own experiment. We film chaos instead of stopping it. We humiliate strangers for likes. We profit off each other's desperation. People brag about flipping 10 cups for $1,200 while complaining about the economy. We've got outrage without discipline, empathy without consistency, intelligence without action. We call out capitalism, then turn around and feed it every weekend. We don't want freedom. We want comfortable chains, pretty ones, limited edition ones. And no, I'm not saying never buy anything again. I love nice things. Buy what makes you happy, but make sure it's not replacing the hard work of healing. Because if the only time you feel joy is checking a tracking number, or the only time your child feels worthy is when they get something new, then that's not joy anymore. That's dependency. The cup is just snitching on the wound. Real rebellion today isn't about boycotts. It's about mindfulness. It's healing your nervous system. It's learning to sit with discomfort without swiping your card. It's teaching your kids that self-worth isn't sponsored. It's supporting people, not corporations. It's saying, I'm not okay, but buying this won't fix it. Because once you start actually healing, you become very bad for business. America doesn't just have a spending problem, it has a grief problem, a loneliness problem, a parenting problem, a corporate greed problem, we won't go to therapy, but we'll go to Target at dawn problem. The cups, the toys, the drops, they're not the story. We are. So before you line up for the next one, ask yourself, why do I need this? What am I trying not to feel? Who told me my worth comes with a receipt? If that question makes you uncomfortable, sit with it, because that's where the healing starts. So, what do you think? Is this just harmless fun, or are we watching a collective mental breakdown play out in real time? Do you think you could raise kids in this world as it is now, or would you fix yourself first? Let me know in the comments. And if this hit a nerve, like, share, and subscribe, because somebody has to say it. Protect your mind, protect your money, and protect your spirit. Everyone's selling something. Don't let it be your peace.